Run it back.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to From the Ground Up podcast, episode 2. So, with me, myself, Bells, just a little briefing on some things I do. So, I'm a part of Capiso Official, the clothing brand.
Yes.
Shout out to them, Alex and Michael, and also do music on the side. And now on the podcast.
Hey.
So, we're leveling up.
So I'm Niva. I'm the funny one in the group. So pretty much the podcast was my idea, not Bella's. But yeah, I'm happy to be a part of it. And stay tuned.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm Mihaka.
Woo.
I'm unemployed.
Not for long. No.
I do YouTube on the side, so if you want to subscribe, it's James and Mihaka.
Hey.
Yo.
So just a little bit about us. From the ground up, we started this for all creators, all entrepreneurs. So this platform that we're building is for everyone to come on and pretty much touch base with their journey and how they got to where they are now, and pretty much to inspire all the younger generation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and before we get into our next guest,
Yes.
a conversation that was happening between the three of us before we started this was who we wanted on as not only our first guest but guests in general.
Yeah.
One of the first person's names that we all came to a conclusion for was D-Ball.
Hey.
Yo, the OGs in
That move.
Hey, what's goody?
And also saying that you guys may know him now as RedHoncho.
Let's
Yep.
go.
It's Honcho from the 70.
Oh.
Do your thing, bro.
What's goody?
Yeah, so thanks for taking your time out to come on the show, bro.
Yes.
Appreciate that. You know, especially you being an OG and, you know, a fan myself. So it's good to have you here.
It's all good.
Yeah. So did you want to give a little briefing on how everyone came to know you and how everyone knows you pretty much these days?
I'm just a rapper still trying to get out there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how people know me. But, you know, I've been doing it for a while, but, you know, I still see myself as up and coming. So,
Yeah.
still trying to make my mark.
Yeah.
It's the year for it, eh?
Yeah. As they say every year, but hey, it is what it is, eh?
Yeah.
Yo. Yeah. So did you want to kind of go through the beginning of, you know, not just RedHoncho, but, you know, Simon?
Yeah.
And, you know, how you grew up and where
Yeah.
you grew up and what that was like?
I grew up in Sydney.
Yeah.
I was born and bred. I was born in Westmead. Like my family, like we pretty much moved around a lot. So, you know, started from Granville, moved to Campbelltown.
Yeah.
From Campbelltown, we moved out west, and that's pretty much where we
Yeah.
based ourselves from. You know, from I think it was 1999.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Showing
you're
your age.
99.
60 something? Nah.
Yeah, so it was 99 we moved out west, and yeah, we've been here ever since.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
But we've been out west since 99, but you know, growing up I was a troubled kid, so my parents used to send me around.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
send me to my
Naughty, eh?
grandparents. They lived
Auntie and
out
uncles.
southwest, and
Yeah.
out in Campbelltown.
Yeah.
I schooled out there for about a year 7
Yeah.
to year 8.
How
What school
old
was
were you?
this?
Aids High School.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
I was-
know that, yeah.
Yeah, I was in
Yeah.
Aids High School from year 7. Shout out to the Aids boys too. And then from Aids, I moved to Macfields.
Yeah.
That's where my grandparents moved. So we
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then from there, I couldn't deal with it anymore, you know. So I ran away from my grandparents' house
Nice.
back to Mountie,
Yeah.
and
Love it.
yeah, my parents seen that, you know, like I really wanted to be at home with them. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
they kept me.
Yeah.
Pretty
They allowed you to stay, eh?
They allowed me to stay.
You signed the contract?
It was funny. I ran away the first time back to my parents' house from my grandparents' house. I ran away to my parents' house, and then they sent me back.
How long?
So it was funny. The first maybe I was at home for like 2-3 days, but they didn't know I was home.
Okay.
My brothers were hiding me in the room.
Oh, shout out to your brothers, man.
Loyal.
Holding it down.
Yeah, bro. They were hiding me in the room, and then they found out, and my grandparents come picked me up again, took me back there,
Fuck.
and then I ran away again, and my parents were like, just stay.
Yeah.
Leave him here.
Yeah.
We need him for the work anyway.
Yeah,
Do the dishes.
Yeah, Dad. I love the way you don't give up, son.
that's it, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, nice. What was it like growing up for you? Like, cause you got, did you say 10 siblings?
Yeah, we got I
Yeah.
have 10 siblings. 2 of them like different mum,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like they kind of grew up and like wanted to find like my dad, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they came out themselves
Yeah.
to find my dad, and they found him, and
Yeah.
like I fucking see them every day now.
Yeah.
So
That's mad.
before
Yeah.
them coming to see your dad, did you know of them or anything
Yeah.
about them? Yeah.
We knew of them. We used to see them when we were younger, but we
Oh.
thought we
Oh,
were
yeah.
like cousins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we used to see them as kids and that, and then like growing up, they found out the truth. We found
Yeah.
out the truth,
Mm.
and
Siblings, yeah.
How was that? Were you just like, nah, bro, this is my dad?
no, not really. Like fuck it. It was like I knew of them already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when we found out our brother was like, we're like, fuck, we got brothers. We got more brothers, man.
Yeah.
Shit, man. And fuck yeah, that was it, man. Like.
Nah, yeah, that's heaps cool. Because you got a song out with your brother, hey?
Yeah.
Many Men?
Yeah, Many Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Preview. Or?
Is that
It's
you gonna
already
rap anything? No.
Many Men's already out on all platforms. Go check it
Yeah,
out.
Yo.
that's it.
Help your brother out.
Yes.
I'm struggling, man.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
it.
It's a great song, man.
What was it like? Because you have so many siblings, like the struggle and everything growing up.
How was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
You signed the contract for that too?
the struggles was real, man.
Yeah.
Man, I could get real, into it.
Yeah.
It's a real long story. I don't want to bore you out, but
True.
yeah.
Yeah. All right then.
Like I said
Nah.
I wanna
before,
be bored,
man.
please.
Like I said before, man. Like I was brought up in a good family.
Yeah.
I was brought up well.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
all that mattered.
Yeah.
Dad, I fucking had a dad that pretty much broke his back for us.
Yeah.
Growing up, working 2 jobs,
Yeah.
beating the feet.
Yeah. Shout
Doing
out,
my
man.
mum too, so I can't really complain about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have much bad things to say about my upbringing.
Yeah.
It's just I just appreciate a lot my parents
Yeah.
have done for me.
100%.
Shout out to your parents, man.
Yeah, man.
that's it.
Shout out to all our parents.
Yes.
So yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 That's
Enough
it.
said. What are you? Are you the oldest or?
I'm the second oldest.
Yeah.
My older brother named Paul.
Mm.
Then me. Then it goes Suspect.
Yeah.
And then Jodeci. Then my half brother Mark.
Yeah.
And then fuck, there's too many.
The rest don't matter. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah.
well,
Talk
brother
to
of
him
the
when he
year.
gets home, guys.
Hey man, it's not even like that. Hey man, there's too many of you, man.
Nah, that's all
Nah.
good.
But
Yeah.
yeah, fuck. Yeah, we all got along,
Yeah. That's heaps good.
Like I come from a really good family, but
Yeah.
like, I was brought up well. I just all the bad decisions was from me,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you know, my parents brought me up well, and everything that I did, like in my past, you know, it was all
Chose
my
your own
decision.
path,
you know?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to mom and dad. Man.
Yeah, putting up with you. No, that's mad. So where did your music come about? Were you all like musically talented, or like you and your siblings?
We all we all grew up like, you know, just, you know, like playing the guitar, sitting around and shit, you know. I was also in a church choir growing up, so
get it.
feed the cunt, so
With your siblings as well?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like growing up, I was always rapping, you know. I always used to fucking like, even like doing chores and that. Like I used to, like, my parents are not around, I just blast Tupac, do my chores and shit as a kid. And sometimes I just fucking blast the music and, you know, sit in the mirror and not even clean anything.
Just look at myself like, damn.
The bandana on.
That's me.
And they're fucking rapping Tupac and shit. And then fucking my days rocks up and oh shit.
Don't hit me this time.
You know, man. You know. But yeah, music's always been around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you say that, what about the rapping? When did that start? Like, you know, you said you were rapping in the choir.
Yeah,
Singing.
I was singing in the choir. Now.
Rapping in
I
the
mean,
choir
tell me
even.
outside, you're rapping in the choir.
No, because like growing up, like, you know, obviously, like my parents knew that I liked rap and that.
Yeah.
So, like pretty much my whole family knew that, you know, I was a rapper, you know. So, you know, like when it came to like church, you know, songs and that, like, you know, when it came to the part with the roof is on fire, the whole, you know, because I was the rapper, they made that part for me. It's like, oh, nah, Simon,
he's a rapper.
He's got this.
you do that part because you're a rapper, mate.
Is that why you lit the roof on fire? Or?
It's always on fire. Every time I'm in the building.
Oh, get it. Yeah.
It's just like, just over time, you know, I kind of grew out of like being told what to do. Because I was like pretty much forced into being in the choir. Like, I'll be real, bro. Like, I didn't want it. I didn't want to do it, but, you know, my dad said so. So
had to listen,
like growing up, bro, my dad was like God to me. You know,
the cunt.
I mean,
I'll say that again.
You know, do you want to rephrase that?
My dad was a scary bloke, so like, you know, whatever he said, you know, it goes. So, and then like I grew older, and it just got to that point. I was like, nah, Dad.
I'm gonna offer you out.
Dad said, "Hey, try it." No, nah, Dad. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore.
How was that convo?
I just don't want it anymore. Hey, how'd that convo go? Let's just say, I went to sleep for 2 days. Nah.
Went back to church,
I just, he understood.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you get older and then your parents start to mellow down a bit.
Yeah.
You know? So, it got to that point.
Just on that whole mellowing down part, how was that when they, you know how you get the strict parents when they're, or for all of you, how was that when your parents are strict? And then you see your siblings coming up, getting away with everything.
Yeah. That's me. I get away with everything.
I'll bring it up all the time, man. Like there was a few times where, like, you know, like my sisters or my little brother, they go and do shit, and then like my parents, like, they're real like lenient. And I'm like, disrespect.
How can you let
why did
them
I
get
get
away?
hidings?
Just like, fuck. Bruh. Just bruh. I don't know, man. Fuck, there's no real explanation to that. So it's just the way of life.
What about you guys?
Well,
that situation.
Yeah, and it's always like, for me, it was the younger ones.
Oh, that's me.
Golden child.
Yeah.
But I was a good child. You know what I mean? Like
What?
I believe you.
We got one believer in the house, guys.
friend. I was the youngest, so they already did everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you just
whenever I did it, I was like, I got away with it.
You know what, man? Like, that's it, bro. Because like, I'm pretty much the only one that got a hiding for smoking, drinking.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
And
so-
then anyone that came after me was like,
Yeah.
you smoke, you drink.
Yeah.
Okay. You work? Okay, it's good. You know?
Yeah.
My parents were just like, as long as you work, you know, you
Support,
provide
yeah.
for your own
Yeah.
parents, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I just looked at them. I pretty much signed the contract for them. You know?
Paved the
Yeah.
way.
I
Paved
pretty
the
much
way.
signed the contract for, but I signed it for my older brother too. Because he wasn't smoking and shit when I was doing it. So
Yeah.
my parents found out he was doing it. It was like, well,
All good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, fuck, I signed the contract. Fuck, can't believe it.
Took all the hidings.
Sign it with blood.
Just,
eh?
man, just
Shout out to the siblings, the naughty ones.
just thinking about it now, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What about you, Haka?
What about me?
How was that for you?
Oh, well,
Did you get hidings? No.
yeah, I was the only one that got hidings as well.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
mean-
did burn the house down.
I did. No,
Own it. Nah.
yeah, I was the only one getting hidings
Yeah.
when it came. When my little sister Mariana came, shout out to her.
Hey.
She was getting away with murder, and I fucking hated it.
I can tell. Bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, too deep. I won't go there.
What about you, Bells?
Yeah, it's alright, but I kind of got it. Like, you know, they're getting older, so
Yeah,
I'm sure they don't want to be screaming all the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But damn, my little siblings. Nah.
I
Shout out
still
to my
hate them.
siblings. Nah.
It's the best being the youngest.
I wouldn't know.
Neither.
Oh, poor things. Nah, jokes.
Yeah. So, what about high school? How was that whole thing for you?
I did.
And what high school did you go to?
So I started year 7 at Ed's
Yeah.
High School, and then year 8 at Plumpton High School,
Yeah. Shout out to Plumpton.
and then year 9, halfway through year 9, they decided they didn't want me no more.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was there?
Oh, naughty
Bye-bye.
boy. Didn't sign that contract, did ya?
Yeah, they decided they didn't want me no more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Was it a
Um,
consistent like amount of things, or was it just you done something?
yeah, it
real
was just
bad?
like fucking one after the other.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kind of thing, and it
Right.
just got out of hand. So they put me on 2 days in school and then 3 days work experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on my working experience, I was spending it at Mountie,
yeah.
Nice.
and yeah, so that's where I met one of the Usos, JNR, that passed away. And we used to get up to some hectic shit, but yeah, when they found out I wasn't going to work experience, they sent me to Plumpton House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Fuck. I only went there for a day. And
Oh, nah.
I only went there for a day and I wagged the rest. And yeah, they found out. Oh, back then we called it jigging,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not wag.
Wagging. Yeah.
Jigged school.
Yeah.
And yeah, I jigged the rest of the week. And then fuck, my dad like found out. And he was just like, "Fuck it, you know,
Get
you're
out.
fucking useless."
You're useless, mate.
They just say in these exact words. He just looked at me and said, "You're fucking useless."
Oh wow.
And then he got me a job with him.
Yeah.
At first, I was working for love. You know, I was just going as
Yeah.
an offsider. You know, for fucking a few months, I was just working for love.
Yeah.
And then he
Love
ended
ran
up,
out.
yeah, he ended up getting me like in with the company and that. Fuck man, like paying bills like really changed me. Like,
Yeah.
really, like fucking
Proud.
yeah, just changed my whole perspective on
Yeah.
on
Being
life,
responsible.
you know, being
Yeah.
responsible, you know.
Yeah.
So took a big turn in my life, you know, when I started really making money, you know,
Yeah.
legitimate money.
Yeah.
What kind of non-legitimate money were you making?
Hey, I was in the books, you know. I was
Oh,
yeah.
bad.
The
I
black
was gonna
book.
say bad bitch.
Yeah, man. So yeah, fucking started working, paying bills, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, like I was still, you know, I still did a, you know, few things, you know,
Mischief, yeah.
here and there, but
Yeah.
you know, I don't think it, like I think it would have been worse for me if I didn't have a job, You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So like, you know, when I was doing that stuff while I was working, you know, like I had someone to fall back on, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, that was my upbringing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how old were you? Your first job?
My first job, I was like 14,
Oh, that's mad.
13, 14 or something like that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to music, like in starting to create your own path, how did that come about?
I never really like looked into it. Like
Yeah.
I never really went that deep with my music. It was just something that, you know, I just picked up and
Just the
And-
passion.
yeah, I just loved it, bro. I had fun doing it, so I just
Yeah.
kept doing it.
So, do you remember the exact moment where it was a hobby turned into, oh, hold on, I think I can, build a career off this?
Oh, it was. Oh, if you like back in the days, like you already know what, like with the
Yeah.
areas and what happened
Yeah.
with the areas and then, you know, all the diss tracks going back. And
Yeah,
forth.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's where it kind of started. Like, you know, we're just mucking around, like writing shit, like in the garage,
Yeah,
and then like it was the feedback from it. Like, I was getting feedback from it. Like, fuck, why don't you like, you know, do
Yeah.
it serious? Because you're really good at it.
Yeah.
And like even my aunties and that, like my aunties that I've like, you would never think that they're like into that type of music, but
yeah.
knowing like, oh yeah, my nephew's in it, they started listening to it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like, yeah, my, oh shit.
My mind is blank.
So, what do you call it?
Sorry.
Yeah, so everyone's just
Uh,
pushing you hard out.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
That would have been a shock, eh?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
so
mad
it was pretty
support.
hectic,
Hard
bro.
out.
Like, my aunties and you see my auntie bumping it in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the day ones right there.
Or like my uncle, like this guy's like 50 years old and he's like, hey, can you make me a CD?
Oh,
yeah,
that's
bro,
mad.
That's cool, man. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
No worries, buddy, come right up.
Did you say $100 or what?
Charge him.
I even like, my dad used to go to Newcastle for work and that.
Yeah.
And like he was drinking with his workmates and he would ring me up and he goes, son, what's your song on the YouTube called? Show me. Yeah,
Oh,
talk to my
that's
friend.
mad.
You're talking to. Hey, buddy. Yeah, your father wants to show me your song. Oh yeah, just look up D-Boss and blah blah blah. And he goes, yeah, fuck, I'm gonna show my kids, show my sons. And
Wow,
I was
that's
like,
dope,
nah, that's
bro.
hectic,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And how did that feel having that? Like everyone to just back you straight
Oh,
away?
Just feels overwhelming and
Yeah.
you know, it just makes me feel, you know, like, you know, I gotta bring more out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
So yeah.
Oh,
that's
shout out to your
awesome.
family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that support.
To RedHoncho's
Crazy.
family.
Yeah, from day one.
Well, that's that, you know, like, you know, I do have the downfalls too, where my dad's like, when are you gonna get some money out of this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It's on its
you,
way. It's on its way.
you opened up for Bone Thugs.
yeah,
Yeah.
That was the biggest one. That I've
Yeah.
done.
How was that like?
How
for
did that
you?
process go?
Yeah, it was pretty hectic. Like fucking, like it was my first time performing in that, so it
Yeah.
was pretty. I was pretty nervous, but
Yeah.
it was a good thing that I looked out to the crowd and
Yeah.
there wasn't many people there.
Gotta start
Everyone
somewhere,
just
eh?
started
Yeah.
rocking up when Bone Thugs came out.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, it was good. Like it was alright. Good experience.
Yeah, it would have
that's
been.
it.
Yeah, so not to just to quickly go back a little bit, just from that's how everything kicked off with all the area stuff going back and forth. How was that? Like you being kind of like the forefront, pretty much.
Oh, bro, at the
Was there a lot
time,
of pressure?
yeah, at the time it was like, fuck, you know, it was all about making a name for myself and,
Yeah.
you know, putting myself out there so that, you know, people know who I am, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
But, yeah, I just, yeah, like that's all it was, man. It was all
Yeah.
about reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did you ever feel like, damn, I gotta deliver? Like everything has to be top notch.
Yeah, yeah, so, like, every disc that I put out, like, fucking, like, I'll be walking around the mall, Mountie, and I'll see the boys, fuck, when's the next one, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, fucking working on it. You know, you know, it's kind of like now, you know, it's still the
Yeah.
same thing. It's just now I'm doing it for a better purpose,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
you know.
Good on
But-
you. So how did your name D-Boss come about?
Oh, D-Boss was like, it was more of a street name kind
Yeah.
of thing. Just, D, like, my last name Dunlop, and then Boss, obviously when I was younger, I thought I was the boss,
Yeah.
but fucking, yeah, like, and then like as I grew up, I turned it into an acronym. So it
Yeah.
goes, dream big or stay sleeping.
That's
Ah.
mad.
Like that's that was like, when I made that was like me evolving into a different kind of artist,
Yeah.
like
That's heaps mad.
it wasn't just about, the whole fighting, the gangs
diss
and
tracks,
Yeah.
the street life.
Yeah.
It was the new me, like, I was gonna tell my story,
And with like you coming up with D-Boss, like we all know that you've changed your name now to
Yeah.
RedHoncho.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
There was actually another D-Boss in the States in it, and like if I wanted to put my music out on a on all platforms and that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it was gonna be hard for me because that bloke over there was already established.
Yeah.
So
So
was it like trademark that
Yeah.
whole side?
Oh,
trademark.
okay.
So like even if my name meant like something else or
Yeah.
was spelled different, it was still like pronounced the
Associated.
same.
Yeah.
So fuck, I had to
Just
change
change
it.
it.
Did when that happened, did you try and like have the same name but maybe add something or take
Dollar
something
signs.
away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Dollar signs, nice.
I did it. Fuck,
D-ball.
I did it.
Yeah, so-
Fucking D-ball the kid. Nah, I didn't want to go through the stress, bro. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah, I just thought, fuck it, man. I'll start fresh.
Yeah.
Mm.
So then, I changed the name, and I came off Mr. Red first.
Yeah, the Mr.
There we
Red.
go.
Hot.
Came up with Mr. Red, and then that didn't sit because
Yeah.
when I looked up on, like when I googled the name, like it was iTunes, there was a Mr. Red. I think he's fucking Jamaican or something. So then I came up with RedHoncho, and
Yeah.
the name wasn't taken. So
Yeah.
Mm.
That's mad name though.
yeah,
Yeah.
How was that name? Like finding it? Did it like mean something? Like
yeah. I just pretty much just like obviously Honcho is another word for boss,
yeah.
Yeah.
and then Red is like the first 3 letters of my daughter's name. So
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Nice.
Yes.
shout out to Red Redeemer.
Just want to touch up on the track addicts because how you're bringing them back. Is it back together? Like just a little history on
Who's
that.
a part of it?
Yeah.
Oh, so Track Addicts is made of 4 members. It's me, Honcho, Slick Mills,
Yeah.
Dean, Naughty
Yeah.
P,
Hey,
Yeah,
Naughty
nice.
P, shout out.
also G Ride, G Ridden.
Yeah.
There's Track Addicts. There's also extended members like Suspect and
Mhm.
Teaser. So we kind of like grew up doing music together.
Yeah.
Like Slick was like probably the first one that I've ever recorded with, like
Nice.
even before all the gang stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I remember his Miller song back in the days. Yeah.
that. all our love songs and that we used to do. Yeah, like Slick was the first one that I ever like did music with. So
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, I reckon like if he didn't put me on then, bro, I probably wouldn't be doing it now. So
Yeah.
yeah, shout out to Slick, man.
Yes. Yeah.
So, so Track Addicts like goes fucking way back,
Mm.
How long are we talking?
maybe fucking 15 years.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah, like we go way back.
Yeah.
Like we started recording on Mixcraft
Oh.
on PC.
Old school.
So when you used to
Yeah.
write your music on the Stones.
Nah.
We used to write on paper and that, and our mic was like this little tiny ass fucking microchip mic. We used to just hold it like that.
Crazy.
It's good, when you think back, like how everything started when you were
Yeah.
young.
So after school, what did you? Oh, so you started working,
Yeah, started working.
and then did you start building on your music?
Not really. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of like back and forth
Yeah.
with my music and that. But I really like I can't remember when I really started getting serious. But
Yeah.
like, it feels like I've been serious my whole life.
Yeah.
I still haven't got anywhere, but
Everyone's
Right,
timeline's
yeah.
different. but,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
it.
mean?
I'll never give up though.
That's
Yeah,
it.
never.
That's
Never
the
give
one.
up. I've had a lot of dark times through my journey with my
Yeah.
music and that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, fuck, I can have plenty more.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
keep pushing. You know, so
Yeah.
Nice, bro. It's good
Yeah,
mindset.
100%. You know, when you speak on dark times with your music, because you were signed with some labels.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've only really signed to one label.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've worked with a few labels before that.
Yeah.
And like, fuck. I was with a label, man. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I was
Yeah.
with a bullshit ass label
Yeah.
that fucked me around, you know?
Damn.
Like, they straight out, man. Like, bro, I wasted 3 years on them, mate.
Shit.
Can you go to the whole start of that and
Yeah.
explain?
How did it?
how it came
Like, how did they
Yeah.
grab your attention, or vice versa?
It was when I dropped House Party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
It's a while ago.
Yeah, so when I dropped House Party, they reached out to me through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
So that mutual friend hit me up, and then I was like, yeah, fucking oath. We met up, and like, bro, it just all seemed so real, bro, in the
Yeah.
beginning, you know, like,
Feeding you like.
yeah, fucking, it was just, like, no disrespect to my mutual friends and that, like, I don't want to drop no names on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like, I got mad love for them, yeah, for like those sorts, you know, trying to put me on, trying to help me out and that, but
Yeah.
you know, like, shit just went sour with them, you know. So,
Yeah.
fuck, man, like
So-
I was just so restricted,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like so restricted, man. Like I had so many, even you know too, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Bill's like
Almost
has sent
signed
me
it.
some stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man, I was so lucky he read it through, because he read it through the contracts. And then-
27 pages now.
Damn. No way.
Yeah, and then I read it, like I read through it with my brother too, and then
Yeah.
like it was just like, fuck, you know. So fucking
360 deal.
yeah. So like it wasn't till like I didn't hit him up straight away, but
Yeah.
my last release with them was Zoned Out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like I wasn't happy with the video. Like
Mm.
even on the day when he came to shoot the video,
Yeah.
it was so rushed.
Yeah.
Like he just came in like, all right boys, yeah, fuck yeah, blah blah blah, yeah.
Do this and that.
Do
Yeah.
this and that, come through the fucking video, the bikes, and
Yeah.
then it was like, alright, see you later. Like,
Damn.
So,
yeah, it was like that, bro. So
what, was he? Did you always work with that guy? Or was
yeah, oh no, that's the same guy, the same guy, the CEO.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's the CEO, the producer, and the videographer.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, so he in the beginning it was maxed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maxed out was doing our videos. Like you see the first maybe 2 drops I did, Fuego and Posted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the videos are
There's
like
a massive difference.
Yeah.
on point. And then after that, down the toilet.
Yeah.
You make that
man.
noise again.
Doing our own sound effects in here, guys.
Yeah.
No, done.
Oh, that's not ours, guys.
Trademark.
Oh shit, sorry man, cut that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so good. We got
Man,
RJ here
that's
now.
crazy, man. Like,
Look up the videos.
how did you feel about that?
Bro, maybe like freaking 2 years in within the label, I started like I wasn't happy
Yeah.
because I didn't really get a say in my music.
Yeah.
Like there was times like any rapper would know, man. Like
Yeah.
they would record something, like say they lay down a verse and then they wake up the next day, listen to it again, and think, oh no, I want to redo it again.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's just that, you know, like for anyone, any rapper, like
Yeah.
or artist, you know. And that was me. Like I'd come in like the next day and I'd tell him, oh, can I redo that verse? And
Yeah.
he'd be like, nah, this is good.
Ah.
Leave
Yeah.
it. Leave
Yeah.
it. Trust me, leave it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, fuck. You know, like we had that thing in the studio, you know, and then there was always that tension where just he knew I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm
So
just glad
you-
I'm out of there.
Oh, so you're out of it now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
He
good.
released me. Bro, he messages me this long ass paragraph, like, it doesn't seem like you're happy with the
Yeah.
label, which is why we're gonna
Release you.
release you from your
Damn.
Bro,
contract.
better for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was happy as
Yeah.
I was
Good.
like, yeah, fucking hell. I rang up my brother, and then my brother was like, yeah, fuck, let's work now.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, like after that, bro, like I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do my thing.
Yeah.
But it was where I was gonna record.
Yeah.
You know? Like
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I don't know where to record now.
Yeah.
So fucking my missus surprised me.
Oh,
Oh, shout out.
loyal.
She went and
Loyal.
got me some studio gears and a new iMac and that.
Nice.
Do
Fuck.
my own stuff at
That's
home.
support
so,
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking shout out to my missus.
Hey.
Love you, babe. Teddy.
Oh, bro, that's a mad song.
Yeah, it
Old
goes
one.
alright, eh?
Nah, that's heaps mad.
Nah, yeah. So, yeah, now I just do my own stuff at home. It's just,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's just, like, the stuff's there, you know, it's just fucking trying, like, the quality and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's, I don't know how important it is to have, like, the sound paddings and that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, bro, fuck,
Makes a
Yeah.
difference.
Aliens.
sounds hollow as shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, that's all. I just need a booth, you know,
Yeah.
and get that quality sound, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh,
that's
good on
about
you,
it, know?
man.
I'm independent now, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like.
Collabs.
That's why I like pull myself out. Like fuck, man. You know,
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to catch up. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to catch
Good on
up,
you,
bro.
man.
Because back then, they said if I want to collab with someone, it has to go through the label and that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was on the contract and that. But
Yeah.
every time I come forth with them, like I was meant to do stuff before with Logio,
Yeah.
you know, like Marvs and that.
Yeah.
You know, ages ago.
Yeah.
And like, bro, like I felt so stinky because they reach out to me and I'm just
But you
like,
couldn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, awesome, let me go through this. And then like when I reached out to my label, they're like, is it gonna benefit you?
Right.
You
Mm.
know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I was like, fuck, man, like, does it really matter? You know, like, it's still, you know, exposure, you know? I'm
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
getting myself out there.
Yeah.
And it's something with people you want to do
Yeah.
stuff with.
Like, straight out, man. Like,
Damn.
every song that I've released with that label, nothing's hit over 5K streams
Yeah.
on Spotify, any of that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like with Many Men, like I put up, bro, like within the 2 months, fucking it went up 10K.
Man, that's
Yeah.
great. Let's go.
Yeah, it's
That's
not-
so
it's
good.
Not, yeah, it's not much, like, you know, to many, but like,
Yeah.
it was big for me because I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, man, you know,
Yeah.
this is
Confirmation.
Yeah.
Put your medal
Yeah.
out there.
I can
been
do
doing
this.
it,
Yeah.
independently, true. Like, I did this doing it myself, you know, like my own time, like money and that,
Yeah.
and like fucking, bro, like with the label, I was doing everything professionally, so
Yeah. No, that's heaps good.
you know, like they didn't really do much for me.
Yeah.
All force. What's it called? Just wanted to ask, for those, or not just young, but anyone, do you have any advice with signing with labels?
Oh man, fuck, read your contracts,
Yeah.
man. Get a lawyer.
Man.
Get a lawyer, or fucking find someone that knows what it means and
Yeah.
that. 'Cause,
Get a lawyer on board.
Yeah.
Straight up.
The
read
good
through
thing
it.
is, like, you know, I see like all the young artists coming out now, like, you know, they're doing it themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's hectic.
Yeah,
You
man.
know? Because fuck, when I was young, I was dumb. You
Yeah.
know, I just, you know, fucking went with what looked good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, bro. Yeah, get your lawyers, read the
Yeah.
contracts.
Wow, that must have been so hard.
Bro.
Yeah, what are
Like
they?
that's your dreams and aspirations,
that's
and
it,
they're
bro.
just
It's in their hands and they're
Yeah.
controlling it.
Yeah, man.
But good on you for
Hard
like
out,
it,
good
like
on you,
not
man.
stopping and not letting that get to you, man.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, bro. Fuck. There's a thing about him, bro. With like when they did the label thing, like he expected quick turnovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
drop a track and then bang.
Yeah.
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 yeah. You didn't want to like
bro, it
build
doesn't
the
work like that,
foundation,
man.
Yeah.
Because he used to down me all the time. Look at this guy. He's
Hey.
Oh,
he's,
come
he's,
on.
wearing, he's working.
That's so bad.
He's only just come to the label and he's doing more than you. You know what I mean?
How
Like,
can
Yeah.
you do that to your artist?
Yeah.
hard out.
I saw that behind the scenes, man.
Yeah,
like
this
fucking,
is
no
all-
one knows. Like,
behind the scenes stuff, bro. Like,
Yeah.
fucking, he said some shit that broke me, but hey, it's lucky I'm from Western Sydney, eh?
stay
That's the one,
staunch. No.
It's lucky I'm from Samoa.
Nah, good on you, man.
Yeah, good
Ah,
on you,
that's
man.
so bad of them.
I don't know, man. I was just so I was so blinded to it, eh? Because
Yeah.
I should have seen it in the previous labels that I worked with. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And like how it worked. But I don't know. For me, it was just like I'm kind of in the moment kind of person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like,
But
you
you've
know,
been young, so
Yeah, how young
You know what I
were
mean?
you when you signed?
it was funny, eh? Because like, fuck, I'm 27 now. I was 25 when I signed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Not that young then.
Yeah.
Should have known better.
Yeah, that's it. That's why.
Nah,
No,
joke.
but
I'm
in saying that, it was
bit
your
embarrassed to say, but
Don't be, man. You know, like, fuck.
Live and you learn, eh? Also.
bro, you live, you learn, and
That's
then
it.
you learn more.
Oh, nice.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I thought you were. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No, that's heaps good. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you came up
Yeah.
and freaking got out of all of those situations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
And
That's it,
lucky
man.
you experienced it then rather than you would now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard. Not in 2020.
Yeah. Not
Not
today,
this
man.
Everyone's hitting the millies in 2020, man.
Yes.
That's
Let's
my
go.
goal, man. Fuck.
Good on you, man.
Little by little, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get
Little.
there, bro. So,
Everyone,
Simon, I just want to say
Hey,
sorry for
just don't
interrupting you.
don't say my government name, please.
Nice.
Debo.
Debo.
Yeah, no, just touching up on the whole signing situation. What's your goals now? Is it like that's just like never
Yeah.
again, or
Yeah,
when the time's right, or
yeah. I'll put it this way, man. I'm not gonna sign to it unless it's major, and like lawyers. Obviously, like I said,
Yeah.
get your lawyers, read the contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read it 10 times, man.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
don't just read over it once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure you know it through
Yeah.
and through.
That's
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
And like I think like personally, I don't know how you guys would think.
Mm.
I think like especially in the day and age that we are now with social media and stuff,
yeah,
I feel like it's best to push your content independently.
100%,
Yeah.
And then
100%,
wait
yeah.
till
Yeah.
you get that main attraction
Yeah.
yeah.
to
Because
pull in.
yeah, this the whole social media era, the whole internet, it's pretty much cut out the middle
Yeah.
man. So
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah,
need
that's
anyone
it,
but
yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So everyone go independent.
So
Get-
just
yeah.
cut out that part where I said I went signed to
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
you
just
don't
cut that part out.
you just
man.
don't need it.
Just do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I
Um,
mean? Fuck, do
yeah.
it yourself. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just build your following, your foundation.
Mhm.
Because when a label
100%.
does come along and it does suit you,
Yeah.
you have leverage then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They will know what
100%.
you've done.
Yeah,
Mm.
and you can say, "No, I want these terms because
Yeah.
Yeah.
these numbers guaranteed."
Yeah,
that's
this is
it.
working for me.
Yeah.
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 So be smart, guys.
Mhm.
You don't want to bloody have your dreams, and then they got all the strings tied to you.
Yeah.
You can't move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, because when I signed,
I hear because when I was signed to Young Money Cash, man, they fucked me over, like straight up. Right,
never
fucking
trust
little
that
Wayne.
bird, man.
I only signed because he said he was gonna give me a free feed.
It was worth it.
I wouldn't pass that up.
KFC.
He gave me half a burger and one chip.
But I was so grateful.
Nah, straight out. Yeah, like you said, man. Yeah, just fucking do it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
Ooh, nature
so
boy.
hot.
Nature boy in the
boy.
building.
Just a quick little off track for a bit. Were you hard into wrestling growing up?
Yeah. Oh, we
Bro,
talked about this.
Don't
I
even
was-
talk about wrestling, bro. Straight up, bro. I'll get my dad in here. He'll talk to you about it.
Oh,
All right,
have
bring him
to.
in then.
We have to then.
Yeah, that's gonna come and go. You fucking useless.
Bro, my dad still to this day, bro. Like I'll go over their house and he's sitting there with his glasses on, his fucking 20/20 vision glasses.
Coke bottles.
20/20 vision glasses. He looks up, bro. You just
Yeah.
see his big eyeballs looking at me, and then I look at him. He's looking at his phone and he's watching fucking WWE. The kid.
Yo.
Gonna
Bro,
try his
like,
moves on
he's-
you, eh?
Straight up. My dad to this day, bro. Growing up, bro, we used to have all these videos, the VCRs and that.
Yeah.
All old WCW.
Oi,
Oh,
I
yeah.
started on WCW.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, every Sunday, bro, like freaking after dinner, after like our Sunday lunch and that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kongai.
Chuck it on, yeah. Gongai's chuck it on, bro. We'll just sit around the TV and
It's
just
funny how it's like a lot of islanders do that, like their family time.
Yeah.
They used to
Yeah,
watch
bro.
wrestling
Yeah.
everyone together.
Straight up.
And then practice the movement. You're
Tombstone.
hey, back when you thought it was real,
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought it was.
yeah. Who was your guys' favorite?
Mine from WCW was Goldberg before he went to WW. Whatever.
Are you sure it wasn't Gold Dust?
Gold Dust.
You fucking bitches.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Gold Dust.
You the fuck.
Oh my god.
You know what's funny?
What?
Yeah, it was funny. He said Goldberg. I visioned Goldberg.
What? Who the fuck is Gold Dust?
Oh.
Wait, who's Gold Dust?
No, the gold wrestler. The baldy head. He looks like a gold Power Ranger.
Oh, he's got the gold suit on.
Oh, man, fuck that.
Oh,
Wait,
Legendary.
straight out. When he said
Oh
Goldberg, I visioned Goldberg.
I'm sorry how you laugh straight away.
oh my god.
Straight out, bro. Hey, man,
I
I-
need that footage like ASAP, bro.
Hey, shout out to Goldust, bro. I mean, Goldberg.
Bro, he's a monster, man.
Bro,
Rey Mysterio. He's one of
Oh
my
yeah,
favorite.
Hey, is Rey Mysterio and Rey Mysterio Jr. the same person?
I haven't watched wrestling in years.
fake.
So I don't know if that's a new person or.
Because like Rey Mysterio Jr. was on WCW, but I don't know if it's the same person that went over to
might be the
W
same
whatever.
person.
Or maybe Oscar there.
Who was your guys' favorite wrestler?
Fuck, I like Kevin Nash.
Oh,
Kevin
nice. Yeah.
I think there was a episode where like I thought he was dead, but like he
Yeah.
was faking his death.
Oh,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
Why
Out
do
of the
they do
coffin.
that?
Oh yeah.
Bro, straight up, bro. Fucking,
Yeah.
my heart was broken when I seen that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Did you
nah,
cry?
bro, Kevin Nash is dead, bro. Straight up. Nah, fuck that, bro.
Come on,
Nah,
Kev.
straight up. Bro, as soon as he fucking beat his way out of the coffin, I was like, yeah, fucking oath. Fucking oath that, bro. That sounds good. But yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, Kevin Nash, bro.
Yeah,
He
it
one of
was pretty good, eh?
What about you?
Live a night.
You prick. Nah, mine was probably Undertaker or Triple H, bro. They were pretty good, eh?
There's the man.
Yeah. Oh well, get your own. Get your own favorite
He was
wrestler,
mad before
mate.
he went baldy head.
Actually, yeah, Triple H was my favorite.
Oh, don't switch up now, guys.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Nah, Batista
Forgot,
used to be the man
Boo, nine.
before he
Booker T.
went evil.
Booker T.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Batista.
Batista.
Oh, Batista. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Before he got that
lies.
injury.
Yours was Rikishi. Nah, yeah.
Low key, yep. Nah.
Nah, Triple H was the man. Him and Undertaker.
Fucking
The eyes rolling back and stuff.
Give us the demo.
Camera's right there.
Nah, none of that.
Give us a demo.
What the?
Yeah,
Oh,
anyways.
hey.
Stay outside, Josh. Nah, jokes, bro.
Shout out to my boy JCR, man.
Hey.
Shot for the drinks.
Thanks for pulling up.
Sponsor.
Also.
No.
Tag me in your post next time.
Bro, you didn't tag the bro.
He did.
No, all good.
He did take
Just feeling sorry for myself.
He just wants pity, guys. No. Nah, yeah, let's
Brr, brr.
You save it for next time.
Is that the fan questions?
Hey.
Is that the fan questions you're looking for?
Nah, he's doing outro.
Oh, what a few fans, guy. You
What
got
fans?
no fans, buddy.
The fans over there in the corner.
Oh fuck! Oh, you killed my life, mate.
I just want to touch up because I know these days everyone's doing the Australian accent now. So
Yep.
and I know you've recorded in a lot of American accent.
Yep.
I just wanted to know what you thought about the transition.
It was pretty easy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really
Yeah, it's weird because
Yeah.
you've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
But when you
Yeah.
switched, it just sounded like you always been doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it fit right
like
in.
I said, anything that I come across or put my mind to, it
Hey.
just comes easy. You know?
Yeah,
Yo,
get
talent,
it. Talent.
It's just, it is, like, bro, anything I touch is beautiful. So
touch me, touch me.
Nice. Yeah.
it was an easy transition.
Mm.
Yeah.
It doesn't even feel like when I because I haven't released anything with the Western Sydney lingo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Everyone else wants to imitate
Yeah.
the Western Sydney lingo. My bar.
That's Spenny.
But it was easy.
Yeah.
Like I know, like if I do release something in the lingo, I'll probably get my critics, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
you know?
that's it.
You're always gonna get it.
Yeah.
But fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Remember, the message remains. Yeah.
Yeah, the accents changed, but the message.
What was that?
Cut.
Yeah, we'll do that again. So yeah.
Yeah, so the accents changed, but the
Guys, go on.
Do it again.
Yeah, cut. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Everyone in. Go.
Nah, yeah, but it is what it is. The message.
Go. Come
Alright,
on,
ready?
Nah.
Don't look at him.
Yeah, bells, man. Move your
at over
head.
there.
Move your head. Look at the camera, bells.
Hey guys.
Nah, it is what it is. The accents changed, but
Yeah.
the message remains the same.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Love
That's
that.
it.
So,
Love that.
Remember
Yeah.
when that
Truthful.
Yeah.
decision was made in your head? Like, oh, I'm just gonna give this a crack and bring value to our area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first time I linked up with my cousin Slick, when we started talking about bringing track addicts back.
Yeah.
So Slick used to rap in the accent as well.
Yeah.
So he rang me up and he goes, he wanted to record something, put something down. So I was like, yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah.
So he came over and then I set up my studio and then I just pressed record
Mm.
and then bang, he started rapping and I was like, I looked at him and he was like, yeah, you know what it is, rapping like that. And I was like, oh, you've switched it now. And he goes, yeah, fucking oath,
Yeah.
I've done this from the start.
he was like, yeah, fucking oath, because fucking.
Yeah, you're expecting
Yeah, I was expecting, but then, I stuck to, what I was doing, but then, he was just, I just thought I'll give it a try on one of our tracks that we did.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, fuck, yeah, it's actually fucking bumps,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
mad.
But, I'll be real, I'm not doing it, because of the whole, the hype and that, you know, but, before all the hype, when I used to try and rap in the Aussie accent, it didn't sit with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't transitioning
Yeah.
to Western Sydney.
Yeah, it didn't sit with me. So when I used to rap in the Aussie lingo,
Yeah, it was full Aussie.
I used to laugh, laugh
At
myself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after all the hype and shit, listening to myself now, it
Sounds
It's more
good.
comfortable.
Tweaked it a
it's
bit,
more,
yeah.
it feels more comfortable now.
Yeah.
So the message remains the same.
Nah,
Oh, the man going black now. The message.
yeah, that's mad.
And going back to track addicts, are you looking at releasing anything
Yeah.
in the near future?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. It's more of the the boys are they want it to be 100%,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know. But like we already,
Bells, man.
Oh my gosh.
like we've already like recorded it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's fully recorded there. Like
Yeah.
you know, I can leak it now if I wanted to, but
Leaker.
We
No.
heard it first, guys.
Play it on the mic. Play it on the mic.
nah. But the boys like they wanted to be like 100%.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, you know, fucking
Just wait on it. Yeah.
perfection takes time. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. How much tracks you reckon you got with them?
we got 5, 6 tracks.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Nice.
Album.
Yeah, and because we got old stuff as well that
Oh, you
we put out before its time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We put it out before its time, so we're trying to bring it back, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
remake it. So that was like
can't wait for that.
Yeah, man.
We're all
the
excited
music
for that.
part's easy.
Interesting.
The music part's easy for us. It's just trying to get us all together.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
That would be-
schedule.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, like, you know, if there was anyone from Australia or anything or NZ who would be an artist that you wanted to be collab with.
We've linked up a few times to you
Yeah.
know make a song, but we ended up getting wasted. It was Poetic.
Oh,
nice.
nice. Yeah.
Bells is a big fan.
Yeah.
Poetic, bro. We've linked up
he's
a
the
few
man.
times
OG, yeah.
to do something, and one thing led to another.
Sidetracked, yeah.
2 cases down the track, and yeah, fucking 5 o'clock in the morning, we forgot about all that.
No. So, yeah, Poetic.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Poetic, fucking. My boy Bells,
Yeah.
yeah, obviously my boy Bells, you know, he's in the
Appreciate it.
lineup.
Goes
He's-
alright, eh?
Not bad.
Not bad, not bad,
Hey,
Bells.
He goes alright. Oh man, he doing it because I feel bad.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
the
wow.
snippet. That's the snippet that's going up, mate. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poetic, fucking. Bro, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot of them, eh? Straight up.
Yeah.
But like, I'm kind of like putting myself out there, you know, just like for anyone, you know,
Yeah.
that wants a free verse from your boy.
Hey, hit him up.
Hey, hit
Don't
me
be
up,
shy,
man.
guys.
Hit me up. I'm
For free.
more than happy to bless you. More than happy to
Turn
bless
into
you,
beautiful.
man. Straight up. Watch your
Nice.
views go up.
I'm so dead. Nah, yeah, that's heaps good.
And yeah, fuck it. Obviously, I'd love to work with the 1-4 boys. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Shout out to
I want to do
1-4.
something.
Yeah, shout out.
Their whole team.
Yeah, they pretty much fucking, you know, put it out there for us, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie, you know, not many people like to, you know, admit it, but you know, 1-4 really did open up
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
you
of
know,
doors. Yeah.
a lot of doors,
sure.
Yeah.
you know, because. Bro, they hit like obviously there was people before that, like the Sydney Searchers,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Internet, you know, fucking Cursor, you know,
Yeah.
they're the ones that started it, but you know they paved the way, but fucking 1-4 they set
Yeah.
the platform, so
Yeah.
They
Next
set the
level,
bar.
man.
Yeah. That's heaps good.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and style wise, there any other kind of genres you're thinking about trying out this year?
yeah. To be honest, like I've always tried to be like all rounded, you know, like
Yeah.
with any type of genre. But yeah, Afro swings.
Hey,
Hey.
nice.
Yeah, Afro swings I've been looking at.
Yeah.
So
Give us a demo of your Afro swing.
hey.
Swing that afro.
Nah. Don't worry about it.
Bro, you'll kill that genre for sure.
Yeah, they'll be
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah, so we got a couple Afro swing songs
Oh,
too.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that seems good, man.
that's heaps mad.
When it comes to your own music or actually something that you've released, what would you say is one of your favorite tracks?
Nice question.
Thanks,
Uh,
mate.
My most favorite
winking
track
at me.
is actually Many Men, because
Yeah.
Nice.
you know, like it's the first time I've ever like, not the first time, but like the first time being on a track with my brother for a while.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, and like, bro, there was like it was my first ever track released like
Yeah.
independently too,
Yeah.
and like being it like with my brother, you know, my blood, you know,
Yeah.
so like that was a big like moment for me. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's heaps cool.
It was pretty hectic, and it was fun too at the time.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard trying to get him to like,
Jump on.
yeah, because he didn't want it, but like he
Yeah.
already had a verse ready, so
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck, the verse is there, just lay it."
Yeah.
He's like, "Nah, that's your scene," you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay.
he's like, "Nah, that's your scene, bro. Like, fuck, you do you." So like, he wanted me to take his verse.
Oh, no
Oh,
I was
way.
like, "No, I'll give the verse to you," and I was like, "Dickhead, if I rap it, like."
Yeah.
It's
you
not
know,
good enough.
I need
Yeah,
you.
but like,
yeah.
No,
You do
like,
your
but-
own music, yeah.
you know, like fucking, it's been years, you know,
Yeah.
like he's done his time, you know,
Yeah.
inside,
Yeah.
you know, and that's how his verse starts off. You
Yeah.
know, he's done time, so
Mm.
I was like, oh, bro, you know, I made my plan on the streets. You planted yourself in jail, so
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
yeah.
like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
know, fucking, you know, that's your story.
That's his
that
story
you're-
to tell,
you know,
yeah.
Like I don't want to tell it for you. You know,
Yeah.
you're better off telling it yourself. So
Yeah.
yeah. But like, it took time, but yeah, we got there. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like anything else, you know.
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good on you, man. It's a good track as well.
Yeah.
Hard,
Yeah.
hard.
And how was the response from that track?
I haven't really like I got majority of it was good responses, but you know it's like it fucking like most of the time I don't like reading the comments in that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
because fuck it gets me bad. Like
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
If
The
smash the
fucking
computer.
especially the critics and that, bro.
Yeah.
It fucking really gets to me. Like my missus is like the one that fucking don't worry about it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Loyal.
like, fuck these dogs.
Yeah.
Nah, but you know, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone gets their critics.
Yeah.
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 You know, it's not always gonna be fucking sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah. Nice.
You know? Fuck.
Yeah.
In saying that, how would you say to other artists or people that are coming up, like how would you let them know how to deal with stuff like that?
Just don't let nobody tell you what to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
don't let nobody tell you can't do. You know, do this, do that. You know, if you think you can do it, go for it. You know,
100%.
you never know until you try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Have you tried you know, the comments? Just put it in a different language.
I
Win-win for
didn't know you
everyone.
could do that. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you remember that the first time having a critic, you know, like negative affect you negatively?
Yeah,
How
I
did you
used to
cope with that?
reply to him.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I used to reply to them and like fuck. But this was ages ago. But
Yeah.
you know, now I just read them and just fucking hard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot for the view.
Yeah. Don't let them get to you. Yeah.
Yep. So when doing music, do you remember the first song you did and the first like your first verse? Yep.
Yeah, I remember my first verse that I did, but I don't remember the lyrics.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
I was telling you about one of the boys, Teese. He
Oh
knew-
yeah. Oh, that's the song. You remember?
yeah.
Shout out
He
to
knew-
Tease.
he knew it bar for bar, bro, and I was shocked too because we just linked up. It was after the Many Men clip.
Ah, yeah.
He came over and had a few of me and Suspect, and like we're just sitting there, and he just started rapping. Like we played an instrumental, and he rapped that my verse,
Yeah.
and then I was like, "Hey, this guy."
Yeah, that's heaps good,
Fuck,
man.
bro, he remembered all the words, bro.
That's
and I was like,
mad.
fuck it. I was sitting there trying to rap with him, but I couldn't.
Couldn't
Yeah.
I didn't-
remember.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
couldn't
that
remember
means?
The lyrics and that.
He's been telling everyone it's his rap.
Well, you can't, bro, because it starts off as D to the B to the O double S.
Oh,
shit.
get
So do you
it?
remember it?
Yeah, that's all I remember, but just that part. Yeah,
Shout out to Tease, Suspect.
man.
What was your reaction? Were you like full, like, kind of like appreciation kind of
Yeah,
thing?
bro. Like fucking, kind of appreciated it too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because fuck, bro. Like Teese is one of the usos that like he's one of the close usos, but like we kind of got distant in that.
Yeah.
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 But like for as long as we've been distant, bro, like you know that was the first time in a while actually we linked up and fuck. When he fucking started reciting my first song, my first ever rap that I wrote years
Yeah.
ago,
Yeah.
bro, fuck, it's like one of those fucking tears of joy moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty hectic, but you know.
if there was a message that you wanted to put out there for all the younger generations, what would it be?
Just follow your dreams.
Yeah.
I know it sounds cliche as
Nah,
No.
100%.
as fuck, but you know, follow your dreams, bro. It's real. You know, if you feel like you have talent and you know you want to, you know, work towards it,
Yeah.
be the best at it. You know,
Yeah.
don't settle for second. Just
Yeah.
try and be the best. You know, even if you're competing against yourself.
Yeah.
You know, just keep pushing, keep doing you.
100%.
Beautiful
Nice.
words there, mate.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, just follow your dreams.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, so just thanks for coming through, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate
It
that.
was
It's
good
so
having
good.
you.
Yeah, to have an OG on
Yeah.
board, and
Oh,
you know, because your name's been around in the streets, you know, the whole music and streets itself. So it's good for us to, you know, kind of get an in-depth interview on, you know, what life has been for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good insight.
100%.
And yeah, there's a lot of great bits we can learn from, others
Yeah.
can learn from.
yeah, that's it,
Yeah.
100%.
And yeah, just want to ask, what was a great moment for you guys in this interview?
I think the greatest moment for me is because like I've never had this kind of platform to express myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like that alone is like a great moment for me.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know,
Thanks, mate.
No, thanks for coming on. It
Yeah.
was good
Yeah,
having
really
you, you
appreciate
know?
it.
it's
Yeah.
good, man. Like
Yeah.
I feel good that you know I have people hearing me out. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it feels more better that I'm like you know interacting to,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
faces instead of rapping into a mic and telling my
Yeah.
story. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
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 That's heaps good. I think my favorite part was about you and the label that you were signed with, you know.
Yeah.
That was such good insight for everyone that's trying to get out there, you know, to read through their contracts, and it's only up from here for you.
Yeah.
And I'm
that's
so
it.
happy for you, man.
But like, just to go back on like what I was talking about with the label and that, you know,
Yeah.
like I don't want it to like sound like that I'm being real and grateful for the opportunities
Yeah.
they've given me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm just putting it out as like, you know, to like, you know, for other people
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
like know what I went through, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like the encounters I went through with
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the label and that. So
Yeah.
I don't want no one else, like even especially the young ones coming up and that. I don't want them to go through the experiences that I went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, that's heaps good. Yeah. Good insight.
Yeah. And I was gonna say that, so I'm sitting here like,
Nah, that's all right.
Yeah.
We can. It's a good moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably tag on with that one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Give me
Yeah.
some.
Yeah. I just feel like to me it just shows people that you need to like watch out for yourself, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not
that's
only
it.
that, like you've learnt from it as well. Like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
a whole experience in itself.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, 100%. Like, even like labels before that, like it was so like this one was about my music and like you know everything that I put out. But with like previous labels that I worked with before,
yeah,
they've like they've wanted me to work on my image.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they
wow.
started like
yeah,
trying to like get me into the gym.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
make me look like some kind of R&B artist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So like fuck, I went through a lot with
Yeah.
like
I
so
didn't think
many
about
labels,
that,
you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
And like yeah,
Just be yourself.
They're just
man.
trying to
that's
shape
it.
you.
Yeah.
yeah, trying to like shape me into a into a pear and not an orange.
Nah, yeah.
Nice words, mate.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the oranges.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
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 You go. No.
With like from when you started, social media wasn't that big, you know. From when you started, what platforms were you releasing on first?
Nice.
It was
Yeah.
just YouTube, SoundCloud,
Yeah.
Reverb Nation.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
Yeah, Reverb Nation,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's it. And like Facebook, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah. You're a joke.
Coming in.
Fuck, how long has it been? Fucking 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I fucking held myself for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Fuck, can I get loose now?
Yeah. Bring the bottles in.
Where's the party at?
Bring in the bitches.
Bring in the pairs.
Nah, yeah. Freaking oath.
Yeah, straight up, man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming,
appreciate it,
man.
It means a lot. Thanks for hearing me out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone go give his views,
Yep.
get his views up, subscribe,
Yeah.
freaking listen to that music, man.
Watch out for mine and Neva's cameo in his next video.
Hey!
Fucking oath.
Yeah. Did you want to plug yourself, your name on all platforms?
Yeah, RedHoncho. Check me out on all
Yeah.
platforms. Yeah, my latest single, Many Men, featuring my brother Suspect.
Yo.
And there's plenty more to come. Shout out to Track Addicts.
Yes.
That's my clique. Yeah, man. Shout out to all my cousins, my brothers, my family, mom, dad, my babies.
That's
Shout out to
cool.
my 2 naughty sons.
Yeah. Sorry, just one quick question I want to get in. How is it having your partner support you?
Bro, it's amazing, eh?
Yeah.
Straight up. Fuck, I don't know, man. I don't know
Yeah.
where I'd be without her.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Like, fucking, bro, 12 years, man.
Damn.
12 years is a long time, bro. So,
Shout out to
Shout
her,
out.
man.
Yeah, for sure.
Holding
Yeah,
it down.
I'll be down for 12 years, man. Shit. I'm still a fog ass nigga.
Here we go.
There it is.
He's back.
I'll still hold it down.
Nah, that was heaps good.
Straight up, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. So we've come to the end of our podcast. We would like to thank RedHoncho
Yo.
Yo,
Yeah.
thank you.
and stay tuned for plenty more.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
Follow us on From the Ground Up _ on Instagram.
Double left.
If you want to see this podcast and many more podcasts, follow us on YouTube.
Yes.
From the Ground Up podcast.
Wow.
Who the fuck was that? Fuck, what a joke. Get out, mate.
Nah, straight up. It was gold dust. Follow me on RedHoncho.
Yes.
For real. Instagram.
Let's go.
And if you want to see more content from us, you can follow us on Instagram, YouTube, also our Facebook page, From the Ground Up. If you want to follow us individually, my handle is @TheLunaKid, double D's.
Yeah, he's not joking.
And your guys?
Yeah, you can just hit me up on From the Ground Up _ I'll be on there.
Waiting.
Yep. And if you want to follow me, which I know you really do, guys,
Don't.
it's Bells, bro. That's PELZ _ BREH.
Yeah, B.
B's up. No. Yep.
Fucking oath.
Thank you guys, and tune in again next week. We have a special
Yes.
guest for you. We have Franny Loco.
Hey,
shout
shout
out
out.
Yeah. So tune in next week, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Peace, everyone.
Yes.
We just want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Eski and his team at the Live Shack West
Yes, you
Yes,
guys.
shout
for giving
out.
us this space and the resources that allow us to be creative,
Yep.
to share people's truths, and also to help support our community.
Yo.
If you guys are interested, these guys provide space and equipment to help content creators. This includes creating YouTube videos, photography space, recording studio, and a podcast studio, just like this one here.
Let's go.
Their link will be in the description below, so please don't hesitate to give them a follow and ask them any questions that you have in mind.
Yep.
I just want to say a quick thank you to RJ for coming through with the whole
Shout
videographer side.
out.
Yeah, if you guys want any videos at all done, podcast stuff, music videos, all that kind of great stuff, hit him up.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
RJ.
shout
It'll
out.
be linked below.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks.
Peace.